Ever wondered what keeps a country running smoothly? Let's dive into India's budget process. The budget isn't in the Constitution but defined in Article 112 as an annual financial statement. This crucial document estimates government revenue and expenditures for the financial year. It covers everything from revenue receipts to the grand plan for economic policies ahead. Until 2017, we had two separate budgets, one for railways and another for the general budget. The railway budget was separated in 1924 after the Court Committee report. Major change, right? The President presents the budget to Parliament, estimating receipts and expenditures. No demand for grants unless the President says so. That's how serious it gets. Money can only be withdrawn from the consolidated fund if law allows it. That's democracy. Parliament can reduce or abolish taxes, but increasing them? Not without a fight. Still, Rajya Sabha can't vote on grants. It's all Lok Sabha's turf. Exclusive privilege. Some expenditures are charged directly to the fund and can only be discussed, not voted. The consolidated fund includes salaries of top officials and expenses of the Supreme Court. Let's walk through the stages of budget enactment. There's a method to the madness. It all kicks off with the presentation of the budget, usually by the finance minister. Since 2017, it's been presented on February 1st, a date to mark for many. The budget is presented in parts, with no discussion on the day of presentation. Strategy. General discussions follow a few days later across both houses and can last for days. Members can discuss the budget's principles, but votes are reserved for later. Talk first, action later. Once discussions wrap, the houses pause for a few weeks. Time for the committees to dig in. These committees analyze demands for grants and submit reports for further consideration. The Standing Committee system was established to deepen this financial control. More eyes on the budget. When it's time, Lok Sabha votes on demands for grants, and they do it ministry-wise. A demand becomes a grant once voted, but remember, not everything is up for voting. Expenditures charged to the consolidated fund aren't voted. Discussions remain key here. During the voting stage, MPs can propose motions to reduce any grant. Let's talk cut motions. There are three types: policy cuts, economic cuts, and token cuts, each with its own strategy. Policy cuts show disapproval, economic cuts ask for reductions, token cuts raise specific grievances. But wait, cut motions must follow certain conditions. No rambling discussions allowed. Next, we pass the appropriation bill after the Lok Sabha votes on demands. Once passed, it's known as the Appropriation Act, allowing payments from the fund. Cha-ching. To handle any financial hiccups, a vote on account is passed for the interim period. This vote allows access to funds while waiting for the full budget to get through Parliament. Parliament's approval is essential for any withdrawals. No funding without a thumbs up. Interim budgets are presented when time is tight, especially during elections. Critical timing. If a full budget isn't ready, Parliament approves spending till a new budget is in place. Vote on account ensures the government can manage expenses while awaiting full budget approval. So, that's the budget process. A blend of tradition, precision, and strategy. Quite a mix, right? With all the twists and turns, budgets shape our government. Understanding them is key. Stay informed and engaged, because the budget affects you. Are you ready to dive deeper? Hit that like button if you found this helpful and share it with someone who needs to know. Subscribe for more insights on government processes that impact our lives directly. Join us next time as we explore more about how your government works. Until then, keep questioning.